How I spot weaknesses in my own playing. Well, one thing I do a lot, one thing I try to do every day is practice. And so when I'm practicing, I'm really focused on how everything feels, how the mouthpiece feels on the lips, how the air is moving, stuff like that. So that's when I really think about weaknesses. It's not so much when I'm on the gig, it's more when I'm in the practice room. When I'm in the, in the office. When I'm in the office, I'm thinking about the position of everything and just how stuff feels. So that's when I try to address the weaknesses. Maybe I need to move the mouthpiece a little bit. Maybe I need to take a bigger breath. Maybe I need to, work on my articulation, those kinds of things. For me, for the trumpet player, it's in the lips, it's in the setup. It's how the mouthpiece feels on the lips. Is it, and these are, maybe not questions you would think a musician would think about, but it's like, okay, is the mouthpiece too high up on the lip? Is it too low? Is it too much to the left? Is it too much to the right? These are things I still kind of struggle with. So that's one way I would define it. Another way I would define it is in terms of fatigue. I think that's a big thing for trumpet players, fatigue. How long can we last? How long can we feel fresh, powerful? How long can we get the range we want to get? The attack, when the fatigue starts to set in, that's when things start going south. We forget to breathe, we forget about our posture, we forget about all those technical things, that we're all striving to be better at. A lot of trumpet players would say that endurance is an issue and stamina. I think you'll hear a lot of trumpet players talk about stamina. Some trumpet players compare it kind of like to weight training, maybe. Yeah, what are the exercises? I think a lot of trumpet players talk about the importance of long tones. So just play a note and hold it and make it sound good for the whole duration of that note. That might sound easy, but I mean, there are entire books with just whole notes, play the note and hold it. Play the note as softly as you can play it and hold it. I think a lot of people think that it's really hard to play the trumpet loudly with a lot of power and force. I've actually found that it's tougher to play quietly with control. And what I've actually found is the more you work on playing quietly, the better your range will be, the better your endurance will be. So that is a commonly held misconception. It's actually harder to play softly and have control over the instrument. At least it is for me. I can't speak for anybody else. It is for me. So some things that I work on are not just playing long tones, but playing them very softly. Not just playing chromatic scales, but playing them very softly. When I'm playing softly, I'm not overblowing. That's a big thing that trumpet players talk about, the importance of not overblowing. Don't blow so hard into the horn that your lips kind of open up like that. Because then what happens is a lot of trumpet players will try to compensate for that by jamming the horn into the face. Okay? And I think Maynard Ferguson used to talk about that as being like, you're the 5-minute hero. Oh, for the first 5 minutes, you got a great sound, everything's sizzling, but the more you jam that horn into the face, at some point things are going to give out. So the real trick is to develop the muscles and the control to not have to jam the horn into the face and to have the power come more from the diaphragm. I'm Sam Robinson. You've been watching Player to Player. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe.